Guys, our next comedian come to the stage performs a lot under Kash comedy. You're gonna love him. Put your hands together for Kash.
Alright, how's it going, guys? Give it up for Haytham. I don't have a prop, unfortunately. Give it up for Jonathan Bird for hosting as well. You guys doing good? Yeah? Some of you may recognize me. I was actually on the 7th season of Taliban's Got Talent. I bombed pretty hard, so I didn't get to the next round. My name is Kash, like Jonathan said. My friends call me Kash. My daughter actually calls me Venmo. Yeah, my real name, full name is Kash Habib. Millennials call me Hash Kebab because they can't pronounce my fucking name, you know. My name is Arabic though. Kashif means lucky and Habib means darling. So yes, my porn name is Lucky Darling. You might recognize me from a couple of porn movies, especially you, sir. I was in Too Fast, Not Furious Enough. The Bye and the Curious, and Gone in 60 Seconds. You laughed way too hard at that. Actually, these days it's Gone in 50 Seconds, you know what I mean talking about. Yeah. In case you were wondering, I was born in Pakistan, in the province of Punjab. So Punjab was not only where I was born, but also how my mom got pregnant. You guys figured that one out. Yeah. But for whatever reason, people think I'm Indian. Like, people will come up to me all the time. They won't even ask me. They'll tell me, Kash, you're Indian, aren't you? And I'll go, that makes you think I'm Indian, you bloody bastard. I am a wannabe Indian, though. It's like when Americans go to Europe, they pretend they're Canadians. I'm the same. I pretend I'm Indian. Because if I say I'm from Pakistan, people go, oh my God, isn't that where they found Osama bin Laden? But if I say I'm from India, people go, oh my God, do you know any good Indian restaurants in San Diego? Can you fix my computer? And the answer is yes to both of those, in case you're wondering. I am biracial. My dad was actually born in Pakistan and my mom was born in India. So that basically makes me British. Oh wow, we have some British fans here tonight. That's awesome. Yeah, so the Indian part of me obviously works in IT. The Pakistani part of me will be available on Uber after the show. Just in case anybody needs a ride, don't drink and drive. But people do have a hard time figuring out my ethnicity. Like Indians think I'm Arab, Arabs think I'm Persian, Persians think I'm Mexican. Mexicans think I'm Mexican. Yeah. And the Americans, well, they just want me off the plane. You guys laughed way too hard at that. That's pretty sad. You know, after the attacks of 9/11, people would come up to me and ask me, Kash, you're Arab, aren't you? And I would have to explain, no, I was born in Pakistan, that's in Asia, I'm Asian. And then the pandemic started in Asia, and people started coming up to me and say, Kash, aren't you Asian? And I go, no manches, güey, amigo, soy mexicano. Born and raised down in Tijuana. Okay, on that way, I love tacos. I do actually. Where are my fish tacos? Are they ready yet? No. No, but there are times when people don't even ask me where I'm from. They ask me where my accent's from. Like my mouth is separate from the rest of my body. Like my mouth went on a gap year around England learning the Queen's English. God bless her soul. You know. But I do love fucking with people. Like when they ask me, Kash, where are you from? I tell them I'm from Ashwakanda. And they go like, you mean Wakanda, like the Black Panther? And I go, no, Ashwakanda, like the Brown Panther. It's a small country in Africa between Djibouti and Jamamistan. Yeah. Official language is Jive. Main exports are vibrators and the weed ashwagandha. Yeah. Do we have any dual citizens in here? Anybody? Dual nationality? What do you have? So you're Irish and American? Both. It's good to have both, right? Anybody else? What do you have?
Brazil.
Yeah, that doesn't count. I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding. So I'm both an American citizen and a British citizen, and so depending on the politics, I can swing both ways. Like, last year the Queen of England passed away, so the British part of me was really upset, so I flew back to England to pay my respects to the Queen. The American part of me went back to England just to make sure the bitch was dead. Yeah, and she was. I made sure of that. Yeah, but I travel a lot for work. I always have issues when I go to the South. Like I was in Alabama a few months ago. Anybody from Alabama here? Good, I fucking hate Alabama. I love the diversity down there, though. I don't think I've seen that many shades of white since the last time I went to the paint section of Home Depot. I didn't realize that eggshell white was actually based on real human skin color. But people are a little bit racist down there. Like I remember I was sitting at a bar at the hotel, and this girl came and sat next to me, and she goes like, "Hey, where are you from?" And I was like, "I'm from San Diego." And she was like, "Bullshit, where are you from?" And I was like, "Yeah, I grew up in England." And she goes like, "Yeah, but where are you from?" And so I said, "Well, I was born in Pakistan." And she goes, "Ah, that makes sense. Well, your English is pretty good for a Paki." I was like, "You cheeky bitch." I was like, "Well, you've got nice tits for a cougar." And she did. I found out that later. And then she asked me, she goes like, "Have you ever been with a white woman before?" And I was like, "Of course I have. I do my part for the United Nations." No, but I hate racism. Give a round of applause if you're against racism. Yeah, you know how a lot of people want to be gender neutral? Well, I want to be race neutral. Like, I don't want to identify with any race, right? Or I want to be able to pick the race that I want to be. Like, I want to be a Caucasian. Like, I'm a wannabe Caucasian. Like, seriously, the next time I fill out a survey, I'm actually going to check the Caucasian box. But then I'm going to cross the cock part out. You got to think about that one. But I do wonder what my name would be if I was a different race. Like, if I was a Caucasian, I think I would be a Kyle. Don't I look like a Kyle? Even though at a show recently, somebody shouted out, "No, you look like a Clifford." I was like, that's very specific. I mean, do I look like a big red dog? I mean, I was wearing a red jumpsuit at the time. But if I was Latino, I'd have a very typical Latino name, Ricky Martin. If I was Chinese, I would have a very, very typical Chinese name, Kevin. Yeah. So do we have any bilingual people here? I mean, I know this is San Diego, so probably at least Spanish. What do we have? Shout it out quickly.
German.
I was going to say, that sounded really weird coming out of your mouth. German. Who said German? Okay, and what was yours? Spanish. Okay, anybody else?
Chaldean.
Sign language. What's that?
Chaldean.
Yeah, that doesn't count.
Portuguese.
So, Portuguese, okay. So I speak 6 languages. You don't need to clap, it's okay. I speak British English and American English. Fuck you guys, that's completely different. It is different. Look, when I moved to the US, I went to a coffee shop. I moved here like 15 years ago. I was sitting in a coffee shop and I was writing some notes with a pencil. And so I asked the barista, "Hey, do you have a rubber?" And he looks at me and he goes like, "What are you gonna do with that?" And I said, "I need to rub something out." And he goes, "Sir, you cannot do that here. I will call the cops on you." And that's when I realized we were talking 2 different languages, right? Because I was asking for an eraser to erase something, and he thought I was gonna masturbate with a fucking condom on. Which I was, but I wasn't gonna fucking tell him that, you know? Yeah. And then I speak Spanish from Spain, and I speak Spanish from Mexico. It's completely different, right? There's a lot of stuff that's different. Like if I said, "Coge el pelo, voy a entrar la cola," right? Completely innocent in Spain. It means, "Hold the dog, I'm gonna get in line." In Mexico, it basically means, fuck the dog, I'm about to get in that arse. So yes, if that's what you intended to say, then go for it. Yeah, you could get arrested though. Where are my married people here? Where are my happily married people? Why did they get louder? Anyway, fuck you guys. Where are my single people? One person. That was really sad. Are you single?
No, I'm with her.
You do realize you clapped, right? When I said they wasn't single.
I wanted to be apart.
Okay, so how long have you guys been dating?
5 months.
How's it going so far? Good. He still regards himself as single. So you might want to reevaluate this after tonight. Do we have any divorced people here? The same one. The only real single person that made a noise. Not fake single. So single and divorced. Okay, that's it. One taker, that's it? Really? Okay, I've been married twice and successfully divorced twice. Yeah, I remember the first time I got married, I started to get grey hair. When I had kids, I started to lose a bit of my hair. You're laughing already. What's going on? Yeah, when I had kids, I started to lose a bit of my hair. When I got married the second time, I started to get grey hairs on my balls. Yeah, and so now when a girl gives me blue balls, it looks like Papa Smurf down there. It's not a pretty look, you know what I mean? But the carpet does match the drapes, or whichever way it is, you know what I mean? But I am single right now, not really into the dating apps. Did you guys meet on the dating apps? How did you guys meet? You might want to question that fucking friend because their taste is terrible. It's a single. Are there any single guys in here? No, there is only one single person in here. It's a female. Unless you're into females, but no, never mind. Anyway, I'm not really into the dating apps, even though a friend of mine recently said, Kash, you need to try Christian Mingle. And I was like, what about me says that I like to mingle? And what about me says that I'm Christian? So I'm trying this Arabic dating app right now. It's called Jihad Me at Hello. It's a killer app. It's a killer app. But I do like going on the dating apps just for the comedy material. Like, I love it when girls put on their profile, you will know I like you if my dog approves. The fucking dog has to approve. Well, Sheila, no wonder you're still single. Because your dog's a fucking asshole. He doesn't like anybody. And then as soon as you match with somebody, the first thing that they write to you is, do you love dogs? And I normally reply, I did that one time I was in Shanghai, China. Somebody clap for a second. It was delicious though. No, I'm kidding, I'm vegetarian. I would never do that. I would never do that, I think. And then they put things like no dick pics. I know he can't say this, right? But I can honestly say that I have never ever sent a dick pic to anybody. Not my own anyway. How long have you guys been married? 35 years. Wow, impressive. Do you have kids? That you know of, right? Yeah, okay, good. Give a round of applause. Can anybody beat that? Can anybody beat that? Have you guys been married before? Not together, obviously, because he's single. Have you been married before? Once? How long for? 20 years. What about you, sir? I can believe that. Yeah. Any weed smokers in here? I will leave you on this. only one person and the single lady over there. No, I'm actually, this is a very bright group here. I might look for some investors because I want to go into the weed business, right? But there's already too much business. There's already too many vapes, oils, gels, you name it. But you know what there isn't? Cannabis meat. Think about this, right? So this is my idea. I'm gonna take all my savings and I'm gonna buy a huge farm, and then I'm gonna get it's gonna be huge. And then I'm gonna get cannabis oil and I'm gonna spray all the grass with cannabis oil. And when the cows get hungry, they're gonna go and eat the grass. The stakes have never been higher. And so when somebody invites you for a pot roast, don't turn it down. Please follow me on Instagram. It's Kash Comedy, Kash with a K, Comedy with a K. Unless you're in Alabama, then it's Kash Comedy Club, Club with a K. Thank you guys. Good night.
Come to the stage. He's my best defense attorney. He's also a great prosecutor. Put your hands together for the one and only Mr. Joe Samo.
They always play R. Kelly when I come up. What's up with that? I love it. Wow, we have a lot of Arabs here tonight. The security is off. It's Sunday. That's how you guys got in. Otherwise, there would be very few people here. Just make sure you exit through this door because the INS is on that side. Don't mess around. I have a lot of friends here. Thank you, folks, for coming out. So how you guys doing? Actually, and I used to teach, and I got some former students here. Oh my goodness! All right. So please, even though it's not going to be funny, just laugh anyway. Just make me look good, please. So, and just like a lot of you here, I was born in Baghdad, Iraq. All right. And for some crazy reason, we ended up in El Cajon. To this day, I don't know if it was an upgrade or a downgrade to go from Baghdad to El Cajon. And I don't get our people, because all the Iraqis that came to America, they ended up in El Cajon or Detroit. Okay? And I grew up kind of angry. I'm like, oh, that sucks. America made us do that, go to El Cajon or Detroit. And then I learned it was all voluntary. And then I know a couple people here that lived in Detroit and moved to El Cajon. How did that happen? And El Cajon, like El Cajon and Santee, anyone from you guys are, oh yeah, I know what guys are, right? It's the most racist meth head. No exceptions. Most racist meth head place to grow up. I had a very, very crazy upbringing in El Cajon. For one, everyone had like a Confederate flag at the high school I went to, and I honestly thought El Cajon was part of the Southern Confederacy growing up. It was very, and it made sense. I'm like, man, the North pounded this place. It's a dump. So it all made sense to me, you know? So it was very weird when I had to unlearn that. You know what I'm saying? And then there was these trailer parks in El Cajon. And these trailer parks are, I mean, freaking meth heads everywhere. It's freaking dirty. It's like dangerous. It was like weird, right? And I know these trailer parks very well because I went out with a girl that lived in one of these trailer parks in El Cajon, right? For starters, they didn't like people like me there. So when I went there, I had to wear a sombrero. That way they just thought I was a gardener. You know? Which is especially crazy because they had no gardens in that El Cajon trailer park. And the girl I went out with, her name was Crystal, short for crystal meth. And it was kind of fun. I mean, she lived in a little trailer and it was like dirty and her mom lived there and her mom had no teeth, okay? Forget about the baby teeth, the permanent teeth, it was the meth, you know, got her teeth, right? So, anyhow, it was funny because one time, like, you know, whenever we would like get it on, okay, it was kind of exciting because it was like, okay, maybe this is gonna work or maybe I'm gonna get shanked, you know? So it was like that extra excitement. And then it was like really crazy because one time like we're getting it on, we're getting it on. She's like, Joe Samo, you gotta talk dirty to me. And I'm like, what? You gotta talk dirty to me. So I didn't know what to do. I just started describing the conditions of her living room. And that must have hit the spot. That's the way to do it in El Cajon, you know? And then when it was all said and done, she said to me, she goes, I've never been with anyone like you before. And I said, is that because I'm Iraqi or because I'm not your brother? Even back then, I always liked clarification. Like, you know, why? What do you mean? She said, Iraqi? I thought you were Mexican. What's up with the sombrero, dude? I got good news. I wisened up. I said, okay, these girls here in the El Cajon Trailer Park, they're not working out. So I figured, man, I learned the right way. If I want to meet the right girl, just go to Tijuana. And it came to me why our people moved to El Cajon. It's right by Tijuana. Okay, listen, I know what you're thinking. Okay, on this side of the border, I am definitely no athlete. But when I went to Tijuana, I scored more than Magic Johnson. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Right? You know what I'm saying? So it was perfect. And in Tijuana, only in Tijuana, do you want a 1-star motel as opposed to a 5-star resort? They're more fun. You know? I have friends, they all think the wrong way. Well, Joe, what are the amenities at this hotel? Do they have Wi-Fi? Swimming pool? I go, amenities? Just ask if they take cash. That's all we need to know. And I swear to God, it's a true story. There's this massage parlor I used to go to on Revolution Street. I must have went there 5 or 6 times before I learned they actually did massages there too. It was a fun surprise. I'm like, oh, you do that too? You know? And then I have these friends. They go to me, they go, dude, what are you doing going down there? It's dangerous, it's dirty. I said, bro, I was in an El Cajon trailer park earlier, okay? Going from an El Cajon trailer park to Tijuana is like going to the Vatican, you know? Anyone been to the Vatican? It's like the Vatican experience going to Tijuana after El Cajon trailer park. I'm serious, okay? And I can assure you, more miracles happened in that Tijuana massage parlor than all of the Vatican, okay? And there were definitely more saints that came out of there than all of the Vatican. And believe it or not, like I used to be an atheist until I went to that Tijuana massage parlor. I thought to myself, God, only God could make that much pleasure out of $30, you know? Where else can you do that? Especially like everything is so costly these days, right? So for $30 you get that much pleasure. Where else can you do that? Other than Tijuana. Somehow inflation does not affect Tijuana. Either there's no word in Spanish for inflation or it hasn't hit Tijuana yet. Cash, don't tell them what that is. Where did that guy go? Okay, good, he's not here. Hey, don't blame me. I actually took a comedy class here. You guys thought you wasted your money. I paid for a comedy class here. They obviously did not do a good job. This was a while ago, before the current ownership. I mean, I put the other people out of business. And when I took that class, that comedy instructor was such a jerk. Like I guess when I was talking at some points, I had the mic too far and like people couldn't hear me or something. So he'd always say, "Hey, Joe Samo, keep the mic right on your mouth. Joe Samo, pretend it's a dick and put it right in your mouth." Now, my problem is that I'm a very good student. So when I got up there, I was like, okay. I gotta pretend this is a dick. I have to pretend this is a dick. What would I do? Right? I mean, 40 minutes later, he's like, what the hell are you doing, dude? I'm like, I'm waiting for this thing to explode. What do you think I'm doing, man? And like I said, I am a really good student. So I kept thinking that, right? And then the next time, I brought my own mic. It was this big, black, shiny mic. You could see this thing from the fucking moon. It it was really confusing when I tried shoving it up my butt too. You know. You know what? That was the only class I did not pass, and they stopped offering it. I couldn't come back and take it. You know. By the way, don't feel so. I have some people here. These two came from Michigan. Give it up to coming here from Michigan, Detroit, Michigan. Yes. This is not the highlight of their trip. I think compared to this, they're going to say, well, when we checked to get our rental car, it was exciting compared to that comedy show. Then I have a friend here from North Carolina that happened to be in town, all the way from North Carolina. So far, okay? Oh, good job. See, they have nothing to do with North Carolina, so I knew she'd be okay. I am actually married, 17 years married, right? Oh, thank you. One thing I've noticed about being married, I never have money. Like, if I do have money, it goes to the kids immediately, right? And the other day, my son goes, oh, Dad, can I get a car? I'm like, wait a minute, does that need insurance and gasoline too? Like, what the hell? I can't do that. I don't know, shit. So, what else? And if I wasn't, I always think to myself, man, if I was single, I could vacation on the moon or something. Now with kids, if I'm lucky, I could go to Riverside, you know? Anyone been to Riverside? Yeah? I just want to know one thing.
Where's the river in Riverside?
Where is the river in Riverside? Has anyone ever thought that? Where's the river in Riverside? I think some dude named Miguel took a link one day, like, the river, Riverside. And then we have this stupid cat. Oh my God, do I hate this cat. We have a stupid cat. One time the stupid thing got sick, we had to take it to the vet, right? And then the vet, she comes out. She looks at me, she's like, Mr. Samo? And anytime someone says Mr. Samo, it's bad. Unless I'm in Tijuana and it's part of the, you know. Then it's gone. But when the veterinarian comes out and says, Mr. Samo, I go, oh crap. The cat swallowed a paperclip. And to get that paperclip out, we have to surgically remove it. Doc, how much is that going to cost? She said, $5,000. I know. I said, listen, I really don't care about the paperclip that much. I have a lot of paper clips at home, so I'm all right. Oh, damn it. Didn't work. Okay. What else? Oh my God, I got a neighbor. He's a reverend. He's like a really nice guy, right? So he comes up to me one day. He's like, hey, you know, for $20 a month, I support a family of 9 in Uganda. 9 people from $20 a month. And he's looking at me, he's like, why don't you do that? I go, damn it, okay. He's like, there's gotta be something you could cancel that's $20 a month. And I said, I got a Pornhub subscription for $20 a month. He's like, just cancel it, what's the big deal? You don't wanna see the ads? And I'm thinking, how does this guy know so much about Pornhub and the ads? So now, do you all know how guilty I feel when I'm watching Pornhub? I'm watching 3 girls go at it. It could be 4, you know? And all the time I'm like, damn it, I could be supporting a family of 9 in Uganda if I wasn't watching this crap, right? And then like my mind just like starts wandering. It's like, and then I think about the kid in Uganda goes home, you know, hi mommy, what's for dinner? Mommy says, there's no dinner tonight. Why not? Because Joe Samo can't watch Pornhub with the ads. How fucking guilty I feel. The little Dikembe, right? He goes to the doctor. He needs a heart surgery. Oh, we have a heart surgery doctor right here. And then 2 more. Oh, so anyone has a heart attack, this is the time. We got three heart doctors here. This is the time. You know, perfect. This is a horrible comedy. Okay. So, little Dikembe goes to the hospital, right? Doctor says, Dikembe, you need a heart surgery. Well, we can't do it. Why not, doctor? Because Joe Samo can't watch Pornhub with the ads. If he could, we could afford the heart surgery. You know how guilty that makes me feel? Then when little Dikembe grows up, wants to get married, we have to get married in the Sandfield. Why can't we get married in a nice place? Because Joe Samo can't watch Pornhub without the ads. Hey, I'm an angry person. Listen, there's a reason for my anger, okay? My mother-in-law came to stay with us for a week. Yeah, in the year 2013. And she's still with us. She's not gonna die. I tried. Speaking of heart surgery, so she had this like heart surgery, right? And the doctor came out. He's like, Mr. Samo, see, once again, yes, doctor, I got, I don't know if your mother-in-law is really bad. I don't know if she's gonna make it. And the whole thing was confusing because he seemed really sad about it. He goes, but we're gonna work really hard to save her. I said, Doc, no. Take the week off. You worked a lot this week. It's Monday afternoon. Take the week off, Doc, please. The whole week. Okay, this guy comes out 3 hours later. I got good news and I got bad news. Good news, your mother-in-law is gonna live. The bad news, she's gonna live with you. I am the first lawyer ever to sue a doctor for saving somebody's life. Okay. A little advice. Like 17 years been married, right? A little advice. Once a week, my wife and I, we have a date night. You know, go out on a date, right? Sounds like good. Like once a week on a date night. Maybe Tuesday nights, once a week we go on a date night. It was working really well until last week when we accidentally ran into each other. Hey, I have good news. The other comedians are funny, okay? So thank you so much, folks.
Keep it going for my attorney. Based on his microphone work, he's also the Asian that brought me my eye drops. God bless him. Guys, the next comedian comes to the stage, drove all the way down here from LA, sat in Sunday traffic so he could rock for you tonight. I'm excited he's here, and you will be too. Please put your hands together for the one and only Mr. Sammy Cantu!
That was hot. Oh yeah. Thank you. How y'all doing? Good, man. Give it over to Joe one more time, man. Me and Joe, we started at the same time in comedy, and I'm always happy to see him on the show. Which is like the opposite of how I would feel if I saw him as my lawyer, you know? Oh, I'm going to jail, for sure, dude. For sure, going to jail, man. I'm not gonna lie, when I first met Joe, I thought Samo was a nickname. For every time he lost a court case, he's like, oh, Samo, 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 Samo. I know he has friends there, that's why I'm talking shit. No, I'm just mad, man. I mean, I'm from San Diego, which means I'm a huge Charger fan. Anybody else here a Charger fan? Yeah, that's right. It's been rough, dude. Huh? This ain't that time for that shit, dog. Yeah, this ain't that time. We'll see how bad, dog, alright? It's been rough for both of us, dude. Shit. I hate being a Charger fan, man. They're like the emotional, abusive boyfriend of the NFL. I swear to God. Because every year I'm like, I'm fucking done. Alright, I'm so done with them. I never want anything to do with them. And all my friends are like, we're so proud of you. And then every September, they come by my house. They knock on my door. They're like, hey, we changed. We're better. And I'm like, you promise? Alright, come in. I hate you. I hate you. I'm just so sad right now, guys. God damn. I watched the game and I drove 2 hours here, man, so it's been rough. I'm glad to be here, though, guys. It's been good. I got my first sugar mama DM the other day. That was cool. Thank you, yeah. She was old, too, bro. She was old. Like, if we would have had sex, she probably would have given me, like, sexually transmitted dementia or something. Yeah. Maybe we did. Maybe I just forgot. I don't know, dude. I don't know. That's how that works. Nah, it's good to be here, man. I'm Mexican and Asian, which it's pretty cool. I mean, like right now, I guess. Like, it wasn't ever cool ever. You know, like I remember in middle school, at the first girl I ever liked, I was like, hey, I like you. She goes, oh, I don't like Asian boys. I was like, oh, I'm also half Mexican. She goes, that doesn't make it better. Man, you made it worse, actually. I don't know how you did that. Weird. Yeah. People ask me all the time, like, Sammy, what do you like more, like being Mexican or Asian? It's like, I don't know, man, I like both, man, but being Asian pays more right now. So I like being Asian financially right now, a little bit more, man. I love being Mexican though, man. Being Mexican's cool, man. One thing I like about being Mexican is that Mexican people, they'll fucking die for you, man. You know what I mean? They'll fucking die for their city, dude. That shit's crazy. I was talking to a Mexican guy one time. He's like, yeah, man, I'm fucking from here, fool. I'll fucking die for this city, dog. I'm like, really, man? Santee? The city's already dead, man. You don't gotta die for this city, man. That shit's fucking... I grew up hanging out with Asian people, and it's not because I didn't like hanging out with Mexican people. It's just that they were fucking mean to me, bro. Like, growing up, my nickname was Paragraph, because they said I was half an essay. And that shit... fucking me, bro. I'm gonna watch anime, dude. You guys are assholes, dude. I realize this shirt is too tight. I'm so sorry. This shit is way too tight, man. I go to the gym way too much, man. I do. This is a large, by the way. This is a fucking large, guys, alright? Damn. I love going to the gym, man. People have this misconception that if you work out and go to the gym, like, girls will talk to you. And that's not even the case, man. It's actually just a bunch of old dudes that talk to me. That's it. Yeah, man. If your dad or uncle goes to LA Fitness, just know that dude spit game at me, bro. Like, straight up, that dude has shot it up with me, man. It's crazy, too, because one time this guy came up to me. He was just like, hey, man, you look good, bro. You look good, man. Oh, thank you. He goes, yo, check this out, though. Look, this is me, 1991. I'm like, you showed me a picture from the Gulf War, bro? That's crazy, man. That's so crazy. People think this body like attracts women too, and it does. But it attracts like toxic women. Like that's all I get. The more muscles I have, the less likely she talks to her dad, bro. That's basically what happens. Like I dated a girl one time who only liked me for my body, and like it was so toxic. One time we were arguing, and like the whole argument, I didn't know what to say, so I just took off my shirt. And she goes, you're hot. And then we fucked, and that was it. We just don't get me wrong, guys. It was pretty fucking hot. But you can't build a relationship off that shit, dude. Fast forward 3 years later, I'm dating a new girl. She's like emotionally mature and everything. And then we get to our first argument. And again, I didn't know what to say, so I just took off my shirt again. And she goes, what are you doing? And I just started crying. I'm like, I don't know. I thought this was it, dude. God. Now I'm back on the dating apps, man. I fucking hate myself. I should not be back on that. I hate the dating apps so much, man. It's hard to take any girl seriously on there. Because you'll see a profile, it'll be like a girl being like, if you're not down to marry me, swipe left. And then she has a picture of her with a dog filter on. It's like, how can I take you seriously when you have a dog filter on your face, you know? Am I dating you or rescuing you, dude? Like, which one is it, man? It's fucking crazy. I don't know, man. They say crazy shit on there. They're like, I'm 5'2", but I have the personality of somebody who's 6'4". Yeah, insane that is. Like, imagine if a guy told you that. You would laugh your ass off. You're like, okay, shawty, okay. Okay. I don't know, man. It's just cool. I like coming down here, though, man. I love, I have a little sister who lives down there. She's 18 years old, man. I love her to death, man. It's just the age gap is weird, because I love her as a sister, but I hate her because she's Gen Z. Because Gen Z are, like, the worst generation, man. Like, they don't know how to express emotion, you know what I mean? Like, I told my sister a joke the other day, and she didn't even laugh. She just said, I'm dead. That's not how you express laughter. And I remember when I told her it, she wasn't even looking at me. She was on her phone, she's like, no. I'm like, are you even looking at me? She's like, yeah, no, I'm literally dying, Sammy. I'm literally fucking dead. That's a young person thing, guys. I get it. The demographic's a little old in here. Let me, I'll backtrack on that one. I'll back on try that one. Still mad about the charge, that's all it is, man. I don't know, man. I like being single, though, man. I like being single because you could just like anybody's photos on Instagram. It's pretty dope. You can't do that in a relationship. Girls hate that shit. Girls, I feel like girls think we're double timing that shit with our dicks or some shit. We're just like, yeah, baby, what's good? Oh. We're not. I remember one time my ex, man, she pulled up her phone. She's like, really? You're gonna like this bitch's picture? I'm like, yeah, babe. She beat cancer, dude. Like, what the fuck? Yeah. Cancer, bro. It's not an OnlyFans. It's a GoFundMe, dude. Go donate, dude. Jesus Christ, man. I don't know, man. She was Latina. My last ex, she was Latina, man. I usually date Latina women. It's just tough because they're scary, man. Like, they always tell me shit like I'm too soft for a man, and I always tell them they're too hairy for a woman. So it just never really, you know. That's why we broke up, man. You know, one time we were having sex, she like pulled my hair, baby, and I pulled her arm like this. She like, poor Kate, dude. What the fuck, man? Yeah. Latino women hate when I say that shit, bro. I can tell when I say the hair arm sticks up, bro. It's fucking crazy, man. Like a spooked cat, man. Down. It's funny, man, a Latino woman, they won't shave out their arm hair, but they'll shave out their eyebrows hella quick. Looking like Whoopi up here and Goldberg down here, man. Shit's crazy. Shit's pretty wild, dude. Pretty crazy. I don't know, man. It's cool. I like being mixed, man. My dad is the Mexican one, obviously, because Mexican people will fuck anything, bro. It's true, bro. It's true, man. We Mexicans have a saying that once you go Mexican, you're probably pregnant. That's just how it is. We work quick, man. We work quick. I do love that my dad diversified us, though, you know, because, like, I'm Mexican Asian. I have another brother who's Mexican Asian. I have an older sister who's Native American and Mexican. And I have a younger brother who's white and Mexican. Yeah, like, you should see our family photo, dude. We look like the Social Justice League. This shit is pretty crazy. Thank you. Just wait till we get that black kid, man. I'll tell you what, dude. We're all gonna put our fist in the middle and turn into Dwayne The Rock Johnson, man. I think that's what's gonna happen. That guy's everything, man. That guy is everything. I don't know, man. This shit, I love being any Asian people in there. It's like a different crowd for me. I've been doing a lot of Asian people. Woo! There we go. The one in the back. Right? Oh my God, I know those people. I actually, how fucking racist is that? I know the only Asian people in this crowd right now. I almost don't want to do the joke now. It's kind of just fucked up at this point, guys. This is a niche joke at this point, dude. Nah, I love being Asian, man. I don't like Korean people. I think they're doing too much. They're doing way too much, man. Like, they got BTS, man. You guys know BTS? Yeah, man. I fuck with their music. I don't like how girls find them sexy. They always say that shit. Like, oh my God, BTS is so sexy. I'm like, I don't know, man. There's nothing like albino lesbians, bro. Like, they're so pale. Yeah, you can laugh at that, white people. It's fun. Yeah, I hate them too. Yeah. I'm like, what does BTS stand for? Everything but the sun, dude. Like, go outside, bro. Why are you so pale, man? Maybe I'm just jealous though, guys. I don't know. Because all ladies, y'all don't want me? They're like, no, we want the guys who like the kid from The Grudge, man. That's what we want. Pale shit, son. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not perfect, dude. I have foreskin. That's weird, right, guys? That's weird, right? I'm proud of it, though. I know you guys don't have. You guys are all cut. I know it is. The white crown here. I know it is. I know what you're on. I know what it is. I'm proud of it, though. I'm proud of it because I got shamed for it at an early age. I remember the first girl I ever dated. She saw my dick. She goes, "You're not circumcised?" Ew. Very mean thing to say, right? What made it worse was when she pulled down her pants, she had so much labia. I'm like, "You're not circumcised?" Ew. No. I loved her, man, but the pussy was like a flat tire, bro. Straight up. That shit was crazy, man. It was crazy. It was crazy, too, because she wouldn't even go down on me because I have foreskin. She wouldn't even go down on me, man. But she wanted me to go down on her, and her shit looked like a pile of laundry, dude. This shit was fucking crazy. She was like, "You don't want to go down on me?" I'm like, "Oh, fold your clothes first, bitch. How about that? How about we do that first?" Guys, don't feel bad, man. All right, I loved her, man. I fucking love Arby's, dude. So, like, what's up? Like, yeah, man. They had the meat, she had the meat. It was awesome, bro. It was fucking sick, man. Nah, I miss her, bro. I do, man. I thought she was the one, dude. I really did, man. I say that because she was the first girl to eat my ass, dude. So I miss her dearly, dude. That's a rare breed, man. She was literally a diamond to my rough, man. This shit ain't pretty back here, son. My ass will look like he's smoking cigarettes his whole life, dude. Just fucking. I saved some shit, man. My friends hate that joke because I'm like the only one in my friend group who got his ass in. I'm like, y'all never done it? They're like, nah, fool, I don't fucking do that shit. I'm a fucking G, dude. I'm like, really? You're a G? Well, let me tell you something right now. There's a spot in your asshole, dude. That they go in there. It's pretty tight, dude. It's pretty tight. You'll love it, dude. There you go, guys. All right, I'm like, don't get it. Don't get it. Nah, man. Does anyone want to eat my ass tonight? That's all I'm gonna ask right now. I really do miss her, guys. Just blow on it a little bit, please. I'm just fine, man. Nah, it's cool, man. This is dope. I really do love my little sister, though, man. She always tells me, like, I don't. What a weird segue. Hey, I got my ass in, but let me know my little sister again. Let me, I'm gonna wrap it up for you guys like this. It was cool growing up with her, because like I was always like a big influence to her, which is like cool, but then it was also bad, because she would always get in trouble in school. I remember one time I had to go pick her up from class, and I asked the principal, I was like, yo, what did she do? And the principal was like, well, apparently your little sister told her teacher that she's so old, she will get somebody sexually transmitted dementia. Where did she get that from? I'm like, man, she's my half sister, bro. I don't fuck with her like that, you know. I'm like that, you know. But then I took her back to my car, man. I'm like, look, you gotta talk to her, but you're her older brother. So I sat her down, like, hey, look, when you said that, how was the reaction? She's like, yo, that shit killed the class. I'm like, hell yeah, that's my baby sister, man. All right, y'all been great. I'm Sammy Cantu. Get up for yourselves, dude. Thank y'all for having me. Good night.
I get those goosebumps every time.
Sammy Cantu, everybody. Arby's. Goddamn, that's funny. Every time. Gets me every time. Guys, we have made it to our headliner of the night. She tours all over the world performing for our troops. You might catch her on a cruise line, and if you're driving from place to place, you will hear this young lady on Sirius XM. She's a good friend. We've been rocking stages for a long time. Please welcome her to Mic Drop Comedy for her first performance in this club, Miss Allison Weber!
Hi everybody, how we doing? Holy moly, golly, I'm so excited to be here, guys. I'm so excited. Look, even my guitar has a heart on. That's how excited this team is. Damn, I bought the guitar for that joke. That's a $400 joke. It's an expensive fucking joke. I was hoping you liked it more. That's okay. Hi, everybody. Oh, my goodness. I literally just flew in this morning from a cruise ship. I am very confused as to where I am right now. So let's just get right into it and talk. I am excited that as we're out in the world again, ladies, we are finally worrying about our appearances again. Isn't that fun? Isn't that fun that we're out? We have to do makeup from here down, wear pants. Oh, it's fun. It's a good time. Here's the thing though, ladies, I think that we do worry about our appearances a lot. And that's the thing, it takes forever to get ready because we're afraid what the other person thinks. I think that we should find out what the fellas are into before we start changing everything. So you see, got my little guitar here, I wrote a little song. And this, thank you, this first one's directed at the gentleman. Hey boys, which way is best to go? When it comes to trimming down below, I could make it into a design, or I could do a simple line, but I'm confused, I do not know. Should I shave or let it grow? When I have a bush, the boys will tease. They say, are you from the 70s? But when I go clean and have no hair, I give the guys a jailbait scare. So will you men please let me know? Should I shave or let it grow? Should I shave or let it grow now? Shave or let it grow? Should I go bald or with a fro now? Go bald or with a fro? With less hair you'll have less trouble. Although I'm sorry for the stubble. Ladies, be We did it. Yeah, no, I didn't used to worry about that. People always ask me now, like, what do you do? What's the best way? Now, I usually rock a little bear, a little hair. I do a mohawk. That keeps everybody happy. Equal opportunity vajig. You're welcome. You're welcome. But I'm only getting back into taking care of it because I didn't forever. I was married. Married ladies in here, make some noise if you're married, ladies. Ooh, lots of hairy bush in the room. That is what that signifies. Because the ladies in here, they know. The minute he put a ring on it, we hung up the Gillette. Right? He broke it. He bought it. We're all done taking care of it, so good luck, fellas. We hope you could find the man in the boat on your own. You know what? Based on that response, I think I still need to help the men out. I'll draw you a map, fellas. First, you go through the forest. You get to the cave. If you know what you're doing, there'll be a lake. 2 to 3. You got it. Good for you guys. It takes a minute. It's a thinker. If you get to the dark cavern, you've gone too far. Turn around. Go back to the lake. Dark cavern's closed. And overlooking the lake, there's a little mountain, and the man in the boat is hiding under the sail. You're welcome. You're welcome, girls. I'm just gonna teach them where the whole clit and caboodle is, right? Like I said, I got off a cruise ship this morning. I've been doing family-friendly songs about the buffet and the water slide. I'm like, God damn, let me talk about my fucking vagina once, God damn it. Oh my goodness. Oh Lord, you guys are fun. I don't want to overgross you guys, but here's the thing, like, she's like, you don't want to overgross us? You already did. Here's the thing, like, okay, so married people, scream how long you've been married. Where the married people at? Scream. 35, these are my friends here. Hi guys, I love. I'm not gonna tease you, you're so cute. Anybody beat 35 years? I think Kash was asking that before. Who's 25 or more? No? A little, oh, they're so scared to clap. That's the usual amount of energy married people have. They're like, yeah, it's still them. Okay, do you have any words of wisdom? What do you think is the secret to over 25 years? I love it. He went, She went, be good friends. Be good friends. No, I love it. That's a beautiful answer. And then my sweet friends here, what is the secret? Look, they're still holding hands. How fucking cute is this? They're spooning on stage. Whatever she says. Oh, what a cute man. I love you so much. What a great secret. See, here's the thing. Like, I was married for 7 years. And we're still actually very good friends. We just figured out that we were better friends than partners. So we just got rid of the part that didn't work and we kept the part that did. It's true, we're still very good friends to this day. Thank you. They know him, I had to say that. No, but the idea, truthfully, like in the marriage, after 7 years, I already had learned a lot. Especially why they call it the 7-year itch. Because I want to scratch his fucking eyes out. Like, how did you make it to decades? Like, that's amazing. Because we have a lady bank. I don't get how you hang in there when there's a lady bank. The ladies, a few of them are giggling because they know what I mean. Fellas, do you have any idea? Lady bank? Oh my God, the lady knows. Okay, fellas, this is where all of us gals store all the dumb stuff you guys do. We deposit it right up here, and then we wait a while for it to accrue interest. Years is better. It's better. You pull the rug out from under him. He has no idea. Remember when you called me the wrong name in bed? Like, that's it. It's my 401k plan. It's 401,000 bits of information I have to guilt him in the future. Especially because this man, he made his very first deposit on our very first date. I know, I should have known. Okay, guys, let me put it like this. Ladies, he pulled up for the date in a PT Cruiser. Yes, I know. Are you all familiar with that car? If you're not, it's because they discontinued it because it's hideous. If you forgot what it looks like, it looks as if the front of an old train and a hearse had a really flamboyant baby. It's true. And this guy took it one step further, totally true. He bought a powder blue PT Cruiser. Like, I mean, first of all, you can't get powder blue in anything if it's not a muscle car. Like, come on, buddy, we're trying to make this thing look cool. I've even seen, like, a convertible version. It just looks like a half a hearse. Like, it's just a gross car. And this guy was thinking he was all cool pulling up in it. Half the time I'm driving around, I'm just bending over because I don't want people to see that I'm in it. But he thinks I'm bending over for another reason, and I'm like, not in a PT Cruiser, but get you a Mustang or something. Because we like a sexy car, right, ladies? It doesn't even have to be, yeah, she likes one. The rest of you are indifferent. Okay, here's the thing, it doesn't have to be fancy, you know, but just manly, you know? Like, what do you drive, Scott? Ooh, got a Subaru Crosstrek. Ooh, Carl, I'll let you go down under. Sorry, Rebecca. All right, what about you, babe? What do you drive? Single guy. Dodge Ram. Oh, yeah, you see that? So we got the word in there. It's a Dodge Ram. I love a truck. Start with a letter and add some numbers. Ooh, gets the motor go. F-150. I love it. I love it. Right up here, what do you drive? An Audi. Oh shit, there's a puddle on the floor, guys. Excuse me. Woo! Okay, I tell you. This is it. Like, I take a fucking smart car over a PT Cruiser. That was the thing. I told him, do you realize that PT, I swear to God, stands for permanent turn off? Or pussy torture. It's a horrible car for a lady to feel sexy in. And that's the thing. I said, please, you have to get a different car. And eventually he did, and it worked. Our love life did improve. A little, because honest to God, the next car he got a Prius. That's just when I realized half of our love life was going to be gas powered and the other half was going to be battery operated. Dodge Ram. Audi. Oh my goodness. I'm going to go back and forth with like half grossing you out and half being adorable. I have a request from Joe to do a song that actually, when I first met him, I was testing out some new material I was going to do on a cruise ship. And here's the thing, you gotta be real clean for these family-friendly shows. Try to imagine 5-year-olds crawling on the stage. So I'm thinking, how can I talk to the adults without the kids freaking out? So I wrote a little song about, I heard we have some divorcees in the room. Anybody on their 2nd, 3rd, 8th marriage? Anybody in here? One sad clap in the back, and the rest of you are just like, we are done calling out things. After this show, we're fucking done. So here's the thing, as a divorced woman, I think there's something that happens for women that men don't really realize. It's real tough for us. And so I wrote this sweet little clean song as a request for Mr. Joe Samo. I shall do this one. Basically, when you get married, you might change your name, but it's hard when you're done to change it back again. After all the rigmarole, I finally feel at home, 'cause I'm back to being Allison Weber. That's my name. I didn't want to change my last name, I had said, but my hubby had guilted me and got in my head. With my first name it sounded wrong, but I just played along, and I went and I got rid of the Weber. And now I feel so much better that I'm not living in his shadow no more. I will never change my name again unless it makes me sound way better than before. Anyway, now when I'm getting on an aeroplane, booking a ticket on a boat or a train, my married name is gone, and so I wrote this song, 'cause I'm back to being Allison Weber. Yeah, I'm back to being Allison Weber. Yeah, I tell you, I hated being Allison Poopskadoodler. That was the worst. The worst of them all. Oh my goodness, you sweet friends. See, that's the thing. Also, being in a relationship, I feel like you always gain a lot of relationship weight. Has anybody in their relationships found that they put on like a solid 20 or 80 being in that relationship? Right? That's what we do, because we're like, oh my God, did you say I love you? Oh my God, let's eat pizza at 3 a.m. Ice cream, I love you too. And then you're just finding folds to fuck. It's fantastic. But here's the thing, man. I like I said, I got out of the relationship, and I wanted very desperately to get back into the gold clothes. The gold clothes were sitting in the closet waiting for me. And I said, okay, I gotta lose the relationship weight. And I will tell you, I'm so proud, because it took me 4 years, but I finally lost it all, guys. I lost 170 pounds. Thank you! Oh my goodness, yeah. No, that's the other thing too. Like I stopped using the word divorce. I kept saying I'm divorced. I feel like that hits the ears hard. People don't like that word. So I stopped saying it. Now I just say, me and my ex, we got the old D. We got the old D. And now I'm looking to get some new D. Lost those pounds, ready to gain some inches. And actually, I do have a new bow. My bow is from Brazil. Woo! And it's always bigger in centimeters. It always works out. That's how, guys, if you feel nervous and you want to tell girls, like, oh, well, all right, I'll be bold. How much are you? You could be like, I am 12 centimeters. Ah! That's like 4.5 inches. Fucking like I'm American, baby. Go to Brazil, you'll start getting to the 20s, babe. That's what I'm talking about. Oh my goodness, is that too much? Hey, baby's in the back. Okay. Now let me think here. Like I said, I want to go back and forth. Gross, cute, gross, cute. All right, I'll pick you back up. He's calling to me. All right, I'm picking you back up. All right, there's another song I also tried out with Mr. Joe Samo when I first met him. And this does have to do with all the idea of trying to lose the weight. I think, is anybody on a regime right now where they are trying to watch what they're eating? I mean, most of us, right? We're all like, ugh, the buttons are popping. Well, here's the thing. I feel like when it comes to any kind of regime that you're on, there has to be a little lenience, because if you if you eat nothing that you love ever again, the minute it touches your tongue, it's like that Requiem for a Dream scene, like oh, it's a pizza. So you have to just moderation with everything. Okay, let me see. God, I've been singing for a straight week in an Alaskan cruise. Let's see if my voice can do this. Basically, this song is in honor of Guns N' Roses, and let me see if I can do my best Axl Rose impression for you. After a while of eating nothing but greens, all the vegetables, fruits, and all the kinds of beans, I'm craving something not fresh that makes my cholesterol high, high, high. Now and then I'll have a piece of cake or a slice of pizza, and it's no big deal, but if I don't have it for long, I'll probably break down and cry. Oh, cheating on my diet. Oh, cheating on my diet. Wow. A cinnamon roll now, ice cream in a cone now, scoop of cookie dough now. Toblerone, oh, blueberries go now. Some donut holes, s'mores with marshmallows. I'll put it all in a bowl, yeah. Now. She did wild. Right there, I love it. But truthfully, that's the thing. Go ahead, eat those pizzas, eat it all, just get it all done in one, and then just, skip it for another month or whatever. My God, thank you guys so much. Holy moly, now I have no voice for the rest of the show. Okay, so now we're talking about eating all that kind of food. Well, getting off a cruise ship and eating all that food, I run into the problem that I have as a lady in a new relationship that I hate. Now, you guys are married, most of you, so I don't think you deal with this, but as a lady, I'm sick that in the start of a relationship, I have to hold everything in. Everything. Imagine all the food you might eat. You gotta hold it all in. And you can't make any of the 3 S's. Can't make any sounds. You cannot make any smells. You cannot even shit. You can only pee for the first 3 months. That's all he's allowed to know that you're able to do. You're not a human. That's the thing. For whatever reason, boys, they can own it. You just crop dust wherever you want. Leave one in an elevator and laugh. You ever go to a pool, go to a jacuzzi, and it's not even on, it's just 6 men making their own bubbles. Try to guess what I had for lunch. P.F. Chang's? Yeah, bro. Y'all just own it. It's not fair. It's not fair. Let's say like I'm on a date, first date with somebody, he brings me home, and he's like, hey, you wanna go have some enchiladas? Sure. Yeah. We go home afterwards, I'm on the couch trying to flirt. Hey, so where'd you go to college? Oh, UCLA, that's a good school. What did you study there? Shh! Oh, I'm listening. I'm sorry. Keep going. What was that? Marine biology. That's so cool. Shut up, asshole. Not you. You're the nice one. Don't leave. Don't leave. This is your house. Where are you going? Don't leave. That's the worst. See, like, I think the boys don't understand the kind of pain that we're going through to be sexy for you all day, every day. And they're weird about it, but I think we're just weird as a society. Like, I'm weird around the ladies, too. Like, if I go to the public stall, I get nervous if I have you other ladies hear what's going on. Clap any other ladies that feel like I feel, please. It's like 6 of you. What the fuck, the rest of you just drop bombs when you go in there? What's going on in the back? You just owning it? If you do, you should. Hey, it's me, number 3! Naked number 2! Claiming it, ladies! You don't, because we're terrified of each other. You know, you're just as terrified. Like, here's what I do. This is how scared I am of you. This is totally true. I play with my purse a lot to try to avoid the noise. Totally true. Like, I'll super zipper it randomly. You know? It's like zip, 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 and it works. You don't know. It's my trick. You'll now know it's me every time. Okay, maybe not that. What about roll the toilet paper a lot? Classic. I think we all use that one, right? I know, because I've heard you. That's what we use. Me too. You ever tried doing something different, like just hit the thing randomly, time it out perfect? You know, you do it, we all do it. Or try flushing. That's another classic. Flushing. Some of these new high-powered toilets, you gotta be careful. You lose your fucking dress. Fuck. So I'm in there while I'm using all the things. I'm like, it's like fucking Blue Man Group if you give me a burrito. Thank you. God, I hope they keep a career. God, I won't want to get rid of that joke. You guys are so much fun. Shit, where am I at my time? Okay, cool. I'm sorry I keep looking at my notes. Like I said, I've been totally in like cruise mindset this whole time, so I'm like, regular set, what the fuck have I done? Okay, so, all right, I mentioned before pot. You guys into pot here? Yeah. 4 of you, okay. Shit. Here's the thing, like, you don't have to like do it, but are you okay with the idea of it? Did you do it once when you were in the 60s or something like that? Anybody? Is it in the 70s, in the 80s? I'm blind up here. I can't see anybody's age group. I don't know what's going on. But you've done it, you get it, okay? Now here's the thing. Before I was a professional comic, I actually worked at a medical marijuana dispensary for 10 years. Part of my job was I had to test everything to tell the patients what it'll do. That was my job. I was high out of my gourd for a decade. It was amazing. But people always said, they're like, it's not a medical thing. You don't need it. You just want to eat Cheetos and play video games. You don't need it. People don't realize there's lots of patients that do need it. Real patients that are helped truthfully. And when it comes down to it, I'm a real patient. Nobody really realizes this. I have 3 herniated discs in my back. This is totally true. So I do need it. It is ironic that I herniated one of the discs coughing from a very big bong hit. That is another very true story. That is totally true. Now here's the thing. Somebody said, oh, why don't you write a song? You do these little songs. Why don't you write a song about pot? But I was kind of stuck thinking of just one. I was a little too medicated, as we would call it, to write just one. I ended up writing a bunch of little snippets of what I call my medicated medley. Or my potpourri, if you will. So this way, just to give everybody a little taste of all the different kind of songs you might like, I made this medley. I'm gonna start with Miss Pat Benatar. Can I hit some of your best pot? I wanna smoke some of your best pot. Please, can I hit some of your best pot? 'Cause I wanna get blazed. What about Patsy Cline? Lazy. I'm lazy from feeling so stony. Ooh, I'm so lazy. Patsy Cline, do you remember her? Thank you, 4 of you. How about Kiss? How's that for everybody? I smoke all my pot at night and sleep through most of the day. I smoke all my pot of the day. Here, I got one for you to see who the real potheads in the room are. How about I smoke indica at night, sativa during the day. Because one makes you sleepy and one makes you energetic. Okay, she got it. Okay, how about, ooh, disco. Pass the joint around. Make sure everyone gets some action. Pass the joint around. You're right, disco's dead, I'm sorry. Ooh, how about Deep Purple? Smoke through the water. Bong, 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 bong. Ooh, how about Disney? I smoke the Super Cali, freshly grown with extra special dosage. When I cough, you know the sound is angry and ferocious. But if I cough hard enough, I'll always end up toasted. I smoke the Super Cali, freshly grown with extra special dosage. I'm a little high. I'm really high. Actually, it's kind of worn off. Somebody help me with that after the show, would you? Ooh, how about Joan Jett? I smoke pot from bowls. Sometimes a blunt and a joint maybe, but I smoke my pot from bowls. So come on by a dime and burn with me. Okay, and I got one more. It's classic country. It's actually TV country, and it's rollin', rollin', rollin'. Keep them doobies rollin', rollin' light on smoke 'em, get high. Weed is what we're smoking. It's okay if you're choking. The more you cough, the more you get high. Pass it left, take a hit. Pass it right, take a hit. Pass it back, take a hit. Get high. Hold it in, blow it out. Holy shit, he passed out? Pussy, there's no doubt that's because he's high. Thank you guys so much. Be still my stoned little heart, thank you. By the way, if you see me sweating profusely, don't worry, I'm not nervous, this is totally my bag, but this is like, the lights are hot, I'm working up here, whatnot, and it just so happens I come from a long line of sweaters. My parents were sheep, so, but the problem is, look at me, I'm on stage, and I'm basically working so hard, I wear makeup, at the end of the night I'm melting like a fucking Picasso painting. Got like an eyeball down here, like a lip down here, very abstract. But hey, I self-lubricate, okay? So, oh my goodness. Okay, you know what, let's get on to another subject here. I'm trying to figure out with the time, because I want to make sure I get to everything I wanted to do. Do any of you know how to dance? And when I say dance, I don't mean like by yourself. I'm talking about like, especially the men, like a lead-follow dancing. Do any of you know how to lead-follow dance? I love how Scott looked around the room. He's like, no, there's not one person here that knows how to do it. Not one person here. Guys, here's the thing. I mean, like, we love it if a man can dance, right, ladies? We do. Why? Because we can tell how good you are in the boudoir based on how well you move your hips. Okay, and it's been drilled into us since we were babies. You read fairy tales, what happens in the fairy tales? The prince will take me to the ball. Oh my God, the prince is gonna take me to the ball. Yes, you take us to balls in hopes that we will play with yours. That's the deal. And now, here, I'm gonna take this off because I realize I do have to dance around with it. I can try to make it work. But here's the thing, like I have a true story that proves that no matter how old you are, if you know how to dance, it can get a lady to take you to bed. This is totally true, my favorite story to tell on stage. So my grandfather, he lived past his 100th birthday. Amazing, right? Now for his party, 100th birthday party, we threw him a dance. And all night long, this 100-year-old man was up on his haunches. No walker, no cane, this was his move. I mean, a little older and slower, it was kind of like, but he was a swag master all night long, it was so cool. Now, cut to the very next day, we get a call, Grandpa fell out of bed. They said, don't worry, he's okay. But we thought we'd let you know, he didn't fall out of his bed. This is 100% a true story. They called us and said, Grandpa fell out of some lady's bed and he didn't have any pants on. 100 years old! I was like, ew, and woo, all at the same time, Grandpa! And I knew what happened. This is totally true. I knew what happened, dude. She probably saw him all night pulling off one of these jibby jabbies, and she's like, oh my God, I gotta go see if that thing works. And even more to the story, this is so cool. Totally true, they met, he was 100, she was 99. And apparently the home told me that they boned all the time until he died at 102. That is the secret. I kept asking the secret. God, that's the secret. You don't stop boning. Don't stop boning. Even if she's groaning. Ah. 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 Ow, my hip. Oh, calm down, Gladys. It's not even your original hip. You're fine. It's totally grandpa. Oh, yeah. And that's the thing, their generation learned how to dance like old school style, lead, follow. And that's the best kind of dancing in my mind because it's so sexy. It's like you're just breathing with each other, you're feeling the music. You like have to wait, you have to feel feelings before they get sexual, you know? You're just kind of breathing together. Have you seen the way we dance now? Have you seen the way society dances now? Go to a club nowadays? All the ladies are just like, I'm dancing. This is dancing, right? No, honey, you're just presenting. Like an animal. Just wafting in his direction. And then he sees that and he's like, oh, dancing. Dance. What the fuck are we doing? That's how we dance. And of course he's gonna get the wrong idea. Hey, can I take you home? She's like, I'm not a slut. You have zipper indentations on your butt cheeks, honey. Like, calm it down. That's the thing, ladies. We own our sexuality on the dance floor. We don't own it anywhere else. Okay, I didn't get to this on the ship, so I'm gonna do it now. Okay, I'm gonna see how many ladies here will own their sexuality. I will own mine. I very often take care of myself. Little one-woman show. DJ Scritchy Scratch, play it back. Boom, 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 boom. Wascally wabbit, wascally wabbit. That was a tester. Okay, how many of you know what the rabbit is? Good amount of gals. If you don't know what it is, let me tell you. At the time of this joke, the rabbit was the most popular nighttime lady aid on the market. And I have the coolest story from the cruise ship about this. I always get nervous. I know, don't go there. I'm not just saying, hey, I'll put the guitar down, watch what I can play next. But truthfully, this happened on a cruise ship I was working. I get nervous in front of older people that they can't handle sex talk. I really do, because sometimes they just like, you can tell they don't want to make eye contact. They were sitting with their adult grandchild, and they're like, I didn't want her to know that I give Pop-Pop blowgies. But, I couldn't laugh. But this woman, after I told a little joke about the rabbit, a woman approaches me, and she's easily in her early 90s, like probably the oldest person I'd seen. Now, she had a walker and everything, and right after the show, she's beelining for me. I'm like, oh, fuck, I'm gonna get her. She's beelining. Well, Z-lining, it took a while to get there, but she comes over to me, and I'm like, huh? And she goes, honey, I thought you was so cute and honest. And she said, so I'll be honest with you. My son invented the rabbit. True story. I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh, fuck, should I bend down and kiss her feet for birthing such a magical person? Thank you, ma'am. Oh my God. Once I realized her son invented the rabbit, I was like, geez, no wonder she needs the walker. Fuck. This poor lady just knocked out her knees. No, but for real, she says, but that's not all, honey. She sees me freaking out. That's not all. He's inventing a new one called the wand. And I thought, oh, fuck. The wand. I wonder what kind of magic that thing's gonna make happen. Well, I figured out, help me pull the rabbit out. Ta-da! Magicadabra! Magic orgasm. That totally happened. Now, here's the thing. Women don't usually own that they do this. I don't get it. I do usually ask a room full of ladies if they masturbate with me. Well, anybody will admit to masturbate with me? Thank you. When I say with me, can we talk after the show? I like to be looked at. I was looking for who would. Thank you. No, but here's the thing. It's okay if women do, if they don't want to admit it, that's normally the response. I don't even have to ask the fellas, though. This is a dark room. Half of you are probably doing it right now. Just rubbing the jeans together. Did she say vagina? Men own it. They love it. Shit, my ex used to use his socks so much, I swear his dick is athlete's foot. By the end, he was using Lotrimin for lube. It was messy. Was that the line? Lotrimin? No, here's the thing. Women will never admit it, a man will. I think it should be the other way around. Simply for the fact that ladies, we are really sexy looking when we do it. And guys, you are really scary looking when you do it. Let me so quick. Like, here's the thing. Think about it logistically. Ladies, we're so cute. Our back is arched. We're like... For a guy, it's just the opposite. He's hunched forward like... like a caveman. Me find stick. Me make fire. Me tired. Me tired. Horrific, isn't it? It's terrible. You expect us, you think it's sexy to look like this? I have homework for all you gentlemen, okay? For tonight's tug, I want you to, I want you to go home. I want you to stand up nice and straight, book on the head, really good posture, practice straight yanking. Like you're the leader of your own parade with your baton. That's hot. What if you do like a Captain Morgan leg? You can stake your claim, honey. Look at this, it's mine. I claim this in the name of me. Or like a pinky to show you're classy. Boop. Skadoodle. That's how they jerk off in England, like the T finger. That's how you jerk off for the Queen, right, Cash? That's what killed her. He knows it's true. It's okay. It was him. No kidding. I love you, Cash. You're great. No, but true. Or maybe like a hot accent. Even like, oh, what a lovely wank we're having today, darling. Get all English, like his pretty accent. Oh, it's so lovely. If you were doing anything different, that would be the way. Because here's the thing. If you stand up straight, if you just learn that from here on out, we could make the caveman a thing of the past. Ancient history. It'd be amazing. That's just the way it went. Like you have to go to a museum in the future to see an evolutionary chart of masturbating man. It's like, Homo erectus. Homo erectus, it's your birthright. Stand up straight. You guys are so funny. Oh, shit. Okay, you know what? I'm going to start to try to dismount a little bit here. I'm going to do a couple other little songs for you guys. Okay, and what I tend to want to do, and especially, God, I was not able to do it on this most recent ship. We went to Alaska, and it was literally a geriatric cruise. So I was like, I can't do too much teaching. But there are lessons, like I said, that was one little lesson for the fellas. I have lessons when it comes to bedroom activities together and how you can kind of please each other extra properly. I'm sure you guys do a great job. But sometimes your partner doesn't want to tell you how to switch it up a smidge, so I'm going to do it for you via song. So my first little lesson here, and I'm only going to do a few more songs, don't worry, I'm almost done with you guys. But first thing is, there's a position in the bedroom the boys all love. And from a woman's standpoint, it's so awkward. So I'm curious if the gals agree with me. I've done my best to be understanding. I've been trying to like it every time. But no matter what, I've come to the conclusion that I really hate to 69. I know why you guys think it's cool to get head while you're eating what could be more rad. But now your nose is right by my asshole and I can't stop worrying if I smell bad. That's when I wonder how and who came up with this endeavor. I know it must have been the boys, 'cause for girls it's hard to get the same pleasure. I'm trying to give you yours while I get mine. It's weird when you think about it, right? That's why I'd rather not 69. Oh no! Some of the boys look so worried, guys. Hold on, calm down a minute. Don't think my intent is to whine about going down on you. I'm happy to do it anytime. But it's a moment I want to treasure and do at my leisure now. When you're down on me, my movements are strange, and when I'm about to, the feeling is gone. 'Cause that's when I open my eyes and I look down and realize I've gotta finish sucking your schlong. Please don't think that I'm a bore. I felt that I just had to mention I could do it like a high-class war. If I could give your dick my full attention, and after that it will be your turn to dine. Right? Because that's the bummer of 69. Keep that in mind next time you're going to go out for a nice Mexican dinner. Not a good place for your face. Let's take turns, please. I don't need your blue eye staring at my brown eye. Awkward. Okay. Okay, we've come to a lesson. I've spoken to the boys plenty. Ladies, I love you all. I do have an opinion while we're on this topic. It's just my opinion. When giving blowjobs, girls put up a fight. The taste of spunk is something none of us like. But if you gulp it, you'll be his number one. So girl, just swallow his cum. Oh, girl, just swallow his cum. If you think you found Mr. Right, I'll tell you what you can do to become his wife. Don't make a mess, be rude and spoil the fun. Oh girl, just swallow his cum. Oh girl, just swallow his. You can take a shot from. Why not come? If you spit it out, you'll taste it more on your tongue. So girl, just swallow his cum. They all know I'm right. Oh girls, just swallow his cum. I love you all, ladies. I'm so sorry. Please don't lynch me before I leave. You're all like, shut the fuck up, and she's sitting right there. Shush! I love you all, because it's just my opinion. And God, I was waiting to do that, so I'm waiting all week to do that. So I'm gonna do that with the old folks. Can't tell her in front of a baby girl here. No, but when it comes down to it, ladies, I'm sorry. I love you, and fellas, you're welcome. Just planting little seeds, shit. Do I have time for 2 more quick ones? Half of the crowd is already sleeping. No, okay, because I want to go tit for tat. I'm talking to the boys, always excited about that one, but here's the thing, ladies. We need a little fight right back. So, fellas, there's a common misconception that we give a shit about your size. Well, how big you are. Well, we don't care how big you are as long as you know where the spot is. That's all. The girls are like, no, honey, be like a big dick. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, it doesn't matter. Big dicks don't always know what they're doing. Little dicks will get the job. Millimeter Peter can get the work done if he knows what's up. So I wrote a song to teach anybody with a dick. If you've got a dick, you better learn how to use it. Or when you find vagina, you just might lose it. Your dick doesn't have to be that long. It's true. Cause her G-spot's not that far in, just going 3 inches, point up and then thrust. Make sure that you give it to her strong. Cause if you're gonna make it, you better fuck her good or else she might fake it. Guys, I hate to break it, she might have done that before, but not with me. Well, if you don't know the way to shake it, and she's too bored to continue to take it, all she has to do is fake it and you'll feel like you've scored. Yeah, bro, she came like 5 times. Oh, she'll bite and she'll scream, make you think that she creamed. Oh my God, you're so big. Slow and steady is not a mistake when you find the right spot to claim your stake in. She'll be leaving a leak in the bed or on the floor, depending on where you fuck her, of course. But if you've got the vagina, don't forsake it. And if you're mojo sleeping, you better wake it. Cause she shouldn't have to fake it anymore. See, we have the doctors in the room. Am I right or am I right, docs? Where are they? They're like, we work on the heart, not the dick. Well, why? I wish you would fuck me in the heart. That would be the good plan. That's where bands are fucking. Anyway, super quick story because that's to do with the cruise ship too. This makes me so happy. There was a woman that approached me after I did that song a few days later at the bar, easily mid-70s. She goes, "Oh my God, it's you. Thank you." I go, "What?" She goes, "Come aside." Pulls me aside from the bar, points. She says, "That man at the bar is my husband. He's like in his early 80s." She goes, "We've been married for 56 years. Never once has he made me." Real words. This is all true. Woo. And she said, "But he listened to the words of your song. He did the thing you said at the end." Oh, that's the best way to do it, by the way. And it happened. This is totally true. I was like, "Ooh, that's amazing! That's awesome!" I'm watching him grab his drink with his big liver spot fingers. I'm like, "I know too much. I know what they mean." No. And that's the thing I was saying. Like, this is all a woman needs. It's like, "Come here, lady. Come here." This is better actually for dexterity. So instead of like playing your video games like this, work those phalanges out, boys. Play your video games like that. That's your Call of Duty. People always like, "Allison, you're a little dirty," and I go, "But babe, you don't realize I'm doing the Lord's work here. Like, that's just 5 decades I did it for. You know, instead of I look like a kindergarten teacher teaching the kids to finger paint. I'm actually here to teach the fathers to finger bang. You're welcome. You guys have been so much fun. Thank you for letting me be so honest with you. I know I made a few of you guys blush. Hey, if you want to see me, online, you can look me up on all the socials. I'm Allison Comedy. So that's all is on is how you spell Allison. All is on comedy on all the socials. Yes, I am available for children's parties, weddings, bar mitzvahs. Doggy style is a way that women have to do with care. If you do it too rough, you'll push air up there when he flips you over and proceeds to go on down south. You better watch his mouth. I queefed in his eye. I thought that I would die. Queefed in his eye. That's what can happen with too much booty tapping. Queefed in his eye. My vag let out a sigh. Queefed in his eye. I swear that it came out the front from shoving air up inside my. Anything you sing sweetly works better. But keep going, don't be a punk. You guys are so much fun around us.
Guys, thank you so much for coming out tonight. Make sure you tip your bar staff. We've had an amazing show from Hatham to Joe to Kash to Sammy and Allison, guys. Make it loud for all of them one more time.